Thanks for purchasing this video series on installing asphalt shingles. In this introduction, I'm going to give you a little bit of background on how this series operates and what to expect in the videos that follow. First off, and most importantly, please make sure to watch all of the sections completely before you do anything. Even if a particular section of the video doesn't seem to apply to your particular project, it may contain important information about a technique or situation that will come in handy. For example, the section on chimney flashing has important details just in general about flashing techniques that will come in handy even if you don't have a chimney on your project. So I've inserted little tips and tricks throughout the series as they came up as we were working on the model, and you're not going to get those unless you watch all the sections. Secondly, I've designed this series to cover most of the common situations that you will find when roofing a house. It just isn't possible to dream up every weird situation that might come up. I hope to give you the principles and techniques that will come in handy, helping you to solve any other situations that might arise. In most cases, common sense and careful workmanship will enable you to figure out what needs to be done in an area not covered by this series. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. Please hit subscribe so you can be a part of my channel. You can watch all my videos that cover complete stages of both shingle and metal roofing. There's tons more content coming out soon about all aspects of roofing, including skylights and trim and sheds and whatever you're interested in. And that leads me to my next point. I've designed these videos with a competent do-it-yourselfer or tradesperson in mind. If you've never held a hammer or snapped a chalk line before, you may want to reconsider learning on a roofing job. Or for the ambitious novices out there, watch these videos and then bring in a friend who has some experience working with tools to help you on your project. Asphalt shingles are easy to apply for the beginner, but let's face it, the roof is a crucial component of any structure, and you don't want to make a mess out of your project and cause leaks that can damage your home or the shed or whatever you're working on. Lastly, just be realistic. If you are a beginner at this, you probably want to start out on a reasonably easy roof your first go around. If the project is super steep, extremely complex, or both, my advice is leave it to the professionals. If it seems out of your league, it probably is. One last word on safety. Working on roofs is extremely dangerous. If you're new at this, don't start off working on a roof that is too steep to stand on. Even if the roof is easy to walk on, I recommend wearing one of the safety harnesses that you can purchase easily at your roofing supply store or online. I go into that in detail in the tool script. Using proper safety equipment is an essential part of any roofing job. Also, make sure to use a quality ladder that is rated for the weights it is carrying. The ladder, honestly, is one of the most dangerous parts of the job, so please pay close attention to how it's being used. I'll go over some ladder safety techniques in the tool section as well. In these videos, I illustrate all the general principles of installing and laying out asphalt shingles. Here's the big picture that you always want to keep in mind when you're doing this. I'd say this, we've worked on all different kinds of roofs, and in almost every situation, it's possible to obtain a tight roof without using a ton of roofing cement or caulk. If you're looking at something and you're thinking that that's going to bail you out, I'd advise you to think again and figure out a better way to do it that's either using the shingles to keep the water out or some metal flashing. Caulk and or roofing cement is really just a backup protection, and the reality is it's going to wear out pretty quickly. Maybe it's a year, maybe it's 3 years, but it's not going to last nearly as long as the rest of your roof. So number one, don't bail yourself out by using a lot of caulk or roofing cement. Use it as a backup. The second thing is, in regards to some different situations or areas on your roof that you encounter that aren't covered in this series, think about the different techniques that I explain in each section. Water always moves downhill. The lower part of your roof needs to be done first, and the upper sections of your roof need to overlap it. So when I'm staring at a challenging section of roof that I've never encountered before, I sit back, I take my time, and I try to imagine the way that water is going to come and all the different places that water could come in, and work to apply my shingles and metal flashing or whatever you're using to prevent water from getting in that area. Try to think like water, and you'll do well to keep your roof in the dry. If you'd like the complete series for yourself on how to do shingle or metal roofing, you can go to my website, RoofingIntelligence.com, and there you can get a membership to either stream or you can get a DVD in the mail that'll show you how to do all the steps for either of those types of roofing. Enjoy this video. Thanks so much for watching.